Well, the day we've been warning you about is finally here. A potential historic storm making its way through parts of New Mexico right now. We do have team coverage. Meteorologist Olga Breeze will show you when the winter weather will impact your area. But first, we're going to go straight to Chief Meteorologist Byron Morton.
Hey there, Sasha. Yeah, this is a powerful storm, and it's just the beginning of this storm. So for Albuquerque, we've got all the way from tonight through Saturday into Sunday morning with this storm. Mostly rain through tonight into tomorrow. And then we see that transition to snow tomorrow evening, likely around dinner time or thereafter. For Albuquerque, right now it's looking like 1 to 3 inches of snowfall for much of the proper metro area, and then 3 to 6 inches for the foothills. That's the way it looks right now. Some higher amounts are possible. We're under winter weather advisory for Albuquerque. Winter storm warnings: Taos, Santa Fe, Las Vegas, Moriarty, Santa Rosa, and Ruidoso, Roswell, and Carlsbad. Those are the areas that are going to get the biggest impacts across eastern New Mexico. So here it is, all the specific moisture feeding into the state. You see all that green? That is the rain that is working through the state. As it pops into the mountains, it changes over to snow and freezing rain in spots. Pinks is a mix of rain and snow, and that blue is snow. We have that Arctic air in the eastern part of New Mexico, and that's allowing for those snow showers. Albuquerque, you see the rain showers right now with that snow out toward the East Mountains and Cedillo Hill. Pink could mean a mix of some sleet, freezing rain, and snow. Road conditions right now mainly green, especially west and south, where you have the warmer temperatures. But as this moisture makes it into the eastern part of the state, it's cold. Look at that. Frigid. 18 in Santa Rosa, 1 in Clayton right now, and the wind chill is 8 below 0 in Clayton with 1 below in Raton. So brutally cold temperatures. That's going to change a lot of that precipitation into, of course, snow and freezing rain. Coming up in just a moment, Olga Breeze will be back, and she will track that rain and snow and ice and let you know when you can expect the biggest impacts from this storm. Sasha?
Byron, thank you. Well, these weather events can cause problems even in your home. Faith Ibuanu speaking with the New Mexico Gas Company and PNM on how you can stay prepared.
With freezing temperatures often comes power outages or gas leaks. A winter storm now expected to pass through the state. New Mexico Gas Company telling us they are more than prepared for what is to come. Normally 10 to 14 days in advance.
You never know what might happen.
From adequate gas supply to a winter storm watch.
Even before the storm comes in, we have a team in our gas supply center that's constantly watching the weather. All of our trucks come in and fill their fuel tanks so they're ready to go if something comes up.
However,
with this storm, we're not anticipating any supply disruptions. We're not anticipating any pricing issues.
PNM advising customers to stay on alert, reminding us to have key essentials on hand.
Some batteries, some flashlights, things that you may need in the event of a power outage. If you experience a power outage, we encourage customers to report that to PNM. If you do end up seeing a downed line or a downed power pole, stay as far away as possible from that.
That was Faith Ibuanu reporting for us. Now, here is Olga Breeze. She's been tracking your hour-by-hour forecast and when you should avoid hitting those roads.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a challenging day tomorrow, and you need to make your plans well in advance. We're going to get a mixed bag. Areas that stay at 32 degrees are going to be all snow. That's from aloft down to the ground. A warmer layer above will begin to melt some of those ice crystals, and then they freeze down toward the ground. That'll give us some sleet possibilities. There are areas that will see all freezing rain where we're above 32, and definitely a possibility for some rain here in the metro going into tomorrow. So let's go hour to hour. This is overnight tonight until we get to about 7 a.m. Notice that there is still some rain across our southern zones and a little bit of a mixing off toward the east, but the cold Arctic air to the north definitely going to bring in those snow showers by tomorrow morning. We'll keep it going through most of the day. I think we hold off on the snow here in the Albuquerque metro until later on in the evening, and even some of that snow continuing overnight into early Sunday morning. It will not be until midday Sunday that we finally get a break. Eventually the clouds will clear and the sun will come out, but the Arctic cold is going to stick with us through the entire weekend and beyond. Sasha?
Olga, thank you. Well, just a few hours ago, Portales Municipal Schools announcing Monday is a remote learning day due to potential impacts of inclement weather and those freezing temperatures. Information on instruction plans can be found on the school's website. They tell us anyone who can't access them because of connectivity issues can work with their school to get caught up throughout next week. This change and any other school closures will be scrolling at the bottom of your screen, as well as a list of warming centers all across our state. Crews in Albuquerque are already preparing for the storm. The city says it has 4 salt domes, allowing trucks to load up quickly and to treat roads. Officials also reminding residents emergency transport is available for anyone who needs a warm place to stay overnight.
It's open every day from 8 p.m. to 7 a.m. for anybody that needs a warm bed. There are several ACS vans that are mobilized all over town, and they can pick up anybody that seems to need shelter for the night.
The number for that is right there on your screen, 505-651-5515. It will take you directly to the hotline for Albuquerque Community Safety. Parts of southeastern New Mexico are expected to get ice from the storm, and that could lead to power outages. Xcel Energy, which serves that area of our state, tells us ice is basically the worst case scenario. That said, this isn't their first winter storm. They say their system is built to handle certain levels of ice and wind, and they're preparing with about 100 crews plus additional servicemen ready to respond.
If we get major icing, it could start taking poles and arms down, turns into a little more significant restoration event, more crews, longer time period to get that done. But again, we're not anticipating at this point in time, cautiously optimistic, I guess I'll say, about the ice prediction.
He also says have a plan already in place just in case your power does go out. That includes having a gas heater nearby, some warm blankets, or a place to go if things do get worse. The governor issuing emergency resources late this afternoon. $200,000 will be available to support communities statewide.